Alright guys, I'd like to thank you for joining us again over here at the Go Back line. Go ahead and put up your feet, kick back, and let's play some PTCGO games. Today we're going to be featuring Falinks. I've actually had a request for this video. I am going to attempt to see how well we can play this deck. We're going to go ahead and start off with this Falinks V. This has an ability called Iron Defense Formations. So the more Falinks you have, the more powerful they are. So this ability is all your Pokemon that have Falinks in their name take 20 less damage from your opponent's attack. And so if you have 4 of these guys out there, all your Falinks are taking 80 less damage. Now let's look at that attack real quick. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. That's really easy to get around of 210 damage. That's not too bad. Nothing super impressive, but it doesn't lackluster. We're also going to look at this other Falinks here. Has 90 HP, basic Pokemon of course. Weak to Psychic. Well, Psychic is definitely a deck that we don't want to go against, which means it is extra weak to Mew currently. But it also means we're really strong against Mega Gengar, which we've seen quite a few of those recently. We have Call for Family. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So, if we do get a little stuck, we need a little bit more Falinks. This is an easy way to get additional Falinks. The main attack we're going to be using right here is Team Attack. This attack does 30 damage for each of your bench Pokemon that have Falinks in their name. So if we have 5 Falinks out there, which is going to be the max that we can do, we'll be swinging for about 150 damage. So that's quite a bit of damage that we can look forward to. Also in this deck, we're playing VIP Pass. As we know, I'm a big fan of that. That helps us get our links in there. 4 Great Balls, 4 Pokégears, 4 Quick Balls, 4 Switches, and 1 Tool Scrapper. This actually helps out Circhester's Bath. If they're playing a deck where they're evolving a lot, and we can get 4 of those Falinks out there and Circhester Bath. I'm probably not even saying that right. All basic Pokemon, both you and your opponent, take 20 less damage. If we can set this up correctly, we can actually take 100 less damage. Meaning if they're swinging at our baby Falinks, the one with 90 HP with only like 180 damage, and we have all our Falinks and this out there, it's only going to take 80. And if you can't one-shot a single prize Pokemon, that's kind of a big deal. We have 2 Bays. Bays actually really nice. We're going to discard the top 5 cards of the deck. Attach any energy card you discarded in this way to your bench fighting Pokemon. We're only playing 2 of these. If we get stuck, we can't get our energy accelerate fast enough. I've tried with the idea of playing with more. We're just doing 2. We have 2 Marnies. We have 2 Professor's Research. Actually, I'm going to be switching out Sonia right now. I forgot to do this last night, and I just remembered. We're playing 2 Air Balloons. 2 Cape of Toughness. This is actually kind of a big deal. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets 50 HP except for Pokemon GX. So that means our Falinks and our Falinks V can get an additional 50 HP. One of the biggest weaknesses is they have very low HP, and I believe they give that because of that ability. We have 3 Stone Energies. This is actually a really useful one. We're going to just add to that damage reduction. The fighting Pokemon this card is attached to takes 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. That just means we're going to add more and more on top of that. We also have 4 Twin Energies. So he attacks for a Twin. That makes it much more simple. And we're playing 7 Fighting Energies. So we have a total of 14 energies in the deck, which is also why we play the Bay. There's a good chance we're going to go ahead and hit that. Let me go ahead and do that edit really quick. I already know which card we're switching out. We're going to be taking out the Sonia, and we're turning Ra into the deck. There he is over there trying to hide. We're going to actually put 2 of these in the deck. That way we can have the reset. I haven't had a chance to try it like that, but let's hope for some good things. Sorry for the quick edit. Now, I don't know if we're going to win or lose with this deck. I haven't really had a chance to play around with it a lot. But, as I said, I would do request of videos, and there's no one really out there with a current Falinks list. So I thought it'd be really fun to play with. It seems like a cool deck. This is a deck I actually wanted to play with. I believe it came on Rebel Clash that I was very excited to play. But then COVID hit, and so he never got an opportunity to shine. He did get played. I remember when Eternus was getting kind of big. Fortunately, he still wasn't able to one-shot, and we are forced to go first. And in this deck, we actually want to always go second because we can attack right away. On our first turn, we can do max damage. A little unfortunate, but we are going to work with that. Let's see what we get in our hand this time. We got a Falinks. We didn't get too much else, though. Even the supporter we have is not great. All right, let's see what he ends up getting. All right, we got a Quick Ball. At least it's something that we can work with. We are going against a Psychic deck. That is definitely something we don't want to see. put this down. This is not going to attack us on the first turn. Since that's the case, we'll go ahead and put this Falinks energy down, and we'll go ahead and pass. There's a chance we might get Marnie. That would be fantastic. Probably not going to be the case here. Here comes Fall Crystal. It searches this deck for a psychic Pokemon, a basic psychic Pokemon, or a basic psychic energy. It's going to be played in every psychic deck. And we're going against a Gardevoir V deck. I actually haven't seen this deck. I have not seen this deck on ladder, actually. And unfortunately, this is not a deck we want to go against. Having that weakness can go a long way. He is going second, and he actually got the Cresselia start, which is really, really bad for us. So this game could be over before we even start it. We're going to see what we can pull out of it. Let's see, for him to just one-shot me, 240, yeah, just that damage alone, it's going to be enough. Anything that's more than 90 damage, 80 damage. 80 damage will knock me out. I mean, technically it would be 90 damage to knock me out. But hopefully we top deck a supporter card that gives us some draw support, and we can get a little bit more going. Maybe we can go ahead and start two-shotting these guys for just a baby Falinks. We could definitely work with that. All right, I guess maybe he disconnected for a bit. He's trying to figure out what he wants to play. There goes another Cresselia. Now, the Cresselia South is actually not bad against me, because the more psychic energies they have, the more damage. And there goes the Marnie, and that's actually what we want to see. All right, let's see what we get here. A little hand shuffle, and a VIP pass. Unfortunately, it's a little late for that one. Alright, let's see what we can get here. We do get a Stone Energy. Here's a Great Ball. Let's see what we can get off the Great Ball. Alright, we go ahead and get another Falinks. Get more of that damage reduction. And we're really hoping for something. We have a Bay. Unfortunately, this does not look super great. We are going to go with the Raihan. We know he's going to get knocked out. We'll add another energy here. And we're just going to pass. Hopefully he doesn't have Boss's Order. Knocks out the Falinks. Maybe he doesn't have the Evolution in his hand. And we're going to switch back with the Falinks and get some things going. Which as well, yeah, no, we have the one fighting energy that I discarded early. I basically do that for the Raihan, which I believe I'm saying this name right, but I could be wrong. This is very unfortunate to have such a weak start here. Alright, there goes Cresselia, and he's going to most likely be getting a knockout here. It's going to be 30 damage. He doesn't even have to bring out the guard, the other one. If he has at least 5 energies in play, it's doing 120, it's doing 400, 120, it's doing 240 to my poor Falinks. Unfortunately, the game is not looking great yet, so we're going to just have to see how that's going to end up going. Huh, I just noticed, I think with the update, we actually had the V-Star. Here, that wasn't there before, I believe. Just noticed it right now. Here comes the Bird Keeper. That means he's coming out with the Guardy. Is he swinging with Guardy this turn? If swings with Guardy doesn't evolve, we can knock that out. That'll get rid of a lot of energy on the board. That gives us a chance. That gives us a chance. They're going to Cape of Toughness, and unfortunately, we can't knock that out now. If we get a Tool Scraper, that is a different story, and I think that's what we're going to do. So we're definitely bringing this out. We're going to pick Raihan. We're going to attach it to him. And we're going to go look for that Tool Scraper. And there it is. We're going to go ahead and Tool Scraper this one. And actually, okay with that one being stacked up. I already has too many energies on it. I can still attach from my hand. And let's go ahead and Giga Impact for 210. That Tool Scraper coming in clutch right there. Now, unfortunately, we still have a long way to go, but it is still very, very nice to see. Oh, we had a Falinks. Oh, actually, I didn't take the opportunity to check to see what Falinks we had in there. Right now, this is not doing a mass amount of damage to it. It is. Oh, there goes the Cemetery. It is only going to do 60 damage to it. That's including weakness, unless he can get some more energies on the ground. And now, We still have a way to go. We need to retreat this Falinks, maybe bring out another one. I definitely don't want to keep them out there, but we do have a Marnie. We do have a Pokégear, which might get us the 2 professors. So we're going to work around that. Right now, I do have a damage reduction of 60. So, is that before or after? Okay, now he's going to try to repump his energy. Here comes the Marnie play. Goodbye, Falinks. I actually wish I got the chance to keep you since we had some outs there. But let's see if maybe he gives us a better hand. Yeah, oh, yeah, I'll definitely take that hand. Here comes the Cape of Toughness and Crescent Glow. Actually, I'm curious. Did I put boss's orders in this deck? I actually do not know. So let's go ahead and put this guy out. We are going to great... And I got the victory! I got the victory against a deck that we weren't going to go. I think he ended up too far behind. We had a chance to go off the... I don't know if we would have won or not, but I'm pretty sure he thought it was an easy win. And we took it. We took it. We will take that kind of win right there. I'm actually really happy about that. I'm not really happy about the setup, but as I tell you guys at every game, you guys see the video, you'll see me win 4 games in a row, and then one day one match you'll brick. So we're hoping that we do a little bit better than that. Let's see, Brian Drums. He's got to be playing Rillaboom. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Sabacoin, we're probably playing something with Italian in there. That coin does look pretty cool. Look at me, so sad. I want a coin flip. Do I want to go first? No, I don't. Maybe we'll get a chance to show off how this deck going second can go off. That looked like a cool hand. Looks like he also mulligan too, so it's almost like nothing happened. I'd rather not start him. Okay, so we already know what deck we have. What do we have against him though? The Capacious Bucket. He had a lot of support at the time. Does it mulligan again? Alright, here goes our Falinks. Now, one Stadium we are scared, Path to the Peak really does hurt this deck. Cool thing though, we do have our VIP pass. We do have the Marnie. There is a great chance. Oh, it's an actual Inteleon deck. Okay, cool. We can definitely work with that. That's how he's going to do his turn. Okay, here comes the Crobat, which is weak to fighting, so he's a definite good chance for boss's order, which I still don't know if I put in here. I'm very curious. If we did not, we'll check the deck real quick after this match to see if there is a boss's order. Oh, by the way, Raihan MVP that match. All right, so we do have a Falinks. Let's go ahead and dig a little further. We're gonna get 2 more of these Falinks. Let's see what the Pokégear gives. We didn't get anything off the Pokégear. We're definitely going to Marnie. I do want to add the energy, but I do want to start swinging early as well. So we're going to go Marnie. Hopefully get the double colorless energy and a switch. We did get the double colorless energy, but we did not get the switch. Let's see what we got here for options. We do miss, but that's fine. We have a VIP pass. And we're actually going to grab 2 more of these guys. Get max damage reduction out there. So I'm definitely happy with it. I do wish we did a touch of energy, but we are set up for the following turn, and we do have a research out there. And so we have a 60 damage reduction right now, which is once again why I believe they have so little on it. He does get the Frostmont, so he will probably be having damage coming our way very soon. Here goes the Lava Ball, which probably means we're going to be getting a Drizz out. There he is. I'm much happier than I was last time. It's unfortunate we couldn't start a Falinks versus Falinks V, because we would have started off doing 150 damage. That would have put a lot of pressure. Missing that first turn swing can be a little bit rough. But I'm really happy about the start. The start is something I can definitely work with. We're hoping to get an Air Balloon. We have 2 Air Balloons here. We have 4 switches. We should be able to get out of this situation. Hopefully, even if he goes V max, he still doesn't have a knockout here, so that gives us some time. And he did put his Crobat out. He should have some energies here to start swinging. What's the max damage of this one? Because this is just a regular one. 130. They get to look at my hand, meaning we only take 70. Oh, I'm definitely hoping there is a way to retreat here. I don't really want to waste the Stone Energy. I want Stone Energy out. We're going to put it on this Falinks over here, and we're going to research. And there's our switch play. We're going to go ahead and switch off for this one, get a knockout. I want the energy back. We'll keep it in there right now. It's not actually incredibly important to have that out of there, just in case I need it in there for the Raihan. And then we do get a knockout here. I don't think he realized the fighting weakness, or maybe he was hoping to get something to bring it back out. And we have a Cape of Toughness. Got more Falinks. The cool part about this deck is once you have your Pokemon out, you're pretty much well. But we do have a lot of search to make sure that on our first turn we do try to pull out as much as possible. All right, here comes the Antelia with Shady Dealings. So he's gonna get to choose 2 trainers from his deck. So he's probably gonna start going off right now. We have a 60 damage reduction, meaning this Antelia still can't one-shot us. This specific one. He got his setup, he got where he's going, he got his Capacious Bucket, he has his Evolutionary Essence, meaning we are going to see the VMAX this turn. I'm pretty confident we are. There he is. And he's going to go for a Max Bullet. Max Bullet is enough damage to knock us out. Unfortunately, we couldn't put that Cape of Toughness out there. And he's getting his other Italian ready now. Now, the cool part about this one is... actually, like I said, but it does 60 damage to one of my bench Pokemon. I'm reducing by 60 damage, and he's only swinging for 100. If my Falinks actually had that Cape of Toughness, it would take 2 shots to knock him out. And nothing done to the baby Falinks. He was hoping to get some free damage there. And you know, I think we're gonna bring out that baby Falinks right there, the one that he just attacked, to teach him a lesson. And because of that, let's go ahead and bring out another Falinks V. We already know what his max damage is. We are going to play this Falinks. We're going to put a Cape of Toughness on him. And now, unfortunately, he does take 3 shots for us to kill. But it's 3 shots for some extra prize cards. So let's go ahead and team attack. And we're going to team attack for 150. Yeah, I have thought of the idea of playing... wow, I can't remember the name of it's that Vitality Band. Because that extra 10 damage makes it a 160 swing instead of a 150. And there's a lot of VMAX Pokemon that then we can 2-shot. It's something to play around with because this guy doesn't need as much HP. Here comes the Max Bullet play. Great part is he does not have the 2-shot. I mean, he has to 2-shot everything as of right now. And still nothing on the bench and only 80 damage to our guy right here. He is looking fantastic. Let's go and Pokégear. And we got the win right there. Having to do splash damage and having that damage reduced by such an amount is such a big deal. And reducing a 61 on the bench and not being able to 2-shot my, let's see, my little guy right here. Look at him, 90 HP. This VMAX has to 2-shot him. Let's take a quick peek at the deck real quick. I want to say I forgot to put Boss's Order in there. I'm gonna just take a look. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make any changes to the deck as of right now. If you do copy the deck list, I would highly suggest you do that. We are missing Boss's Order. That is a little on the embarrassing side. After deck creation, sometimes you're a little bit too into it. Let's just make 2 quick changes. We already know the other part of the deck is working. But I would prefer a Boss's Order in here. Let's see, did I get them added? And you know what? Let's reduce this by just one. Vitality Band. And I kind of want 2 of them. It knew what I wanted, and it took it away. Oh, you know what? It starts with I. There it is. Is there a way we can add 2 of these to the deck? I feel like that's better. I kind of, you know what? Let's drop the Bay. Let's drop out the Bay. Even when I was practicing with this deck just a little bit by myself yesterday, wasn't getting too much use out of her. Now that we had the Raihan for, you know, way to get back energy. All right, let's go one more. As you guys see, this deck is working. That last match, I'm pretty sure we upset our opponent. Sorry about that if you happen to be a subscriber or follower. But I'm sure he at least enjoyed the match. I was like, wow, this is a little interesting. Let's get the coin flip going. I get the call if we do win. Oh, I'm hoping he wants to go first. As we can saw, the power of going first could be big. If we get the baby Falinks start, we got the baby Falinks start. We do have a Falinks V. We do have the double colorless energy. We have a hyper chance of getting something dunked out there if it's not a V Pokemon. Let's see what we get here, and that's another thing. A lot of things that deck currently can't really do. We're going against a very pretty deck from the looks of it. 2 judges, a Melanie, Schoolgirl, Xenos Resolve, Telescope Sight, and a Lucky Egg. Yeah, we will definitely take that extra card. Happens to be another energy. And we might be going to get someone who's a little newer to the game. Oh yeah, that is right too. But if someone ever gets stuck with Crobat and they have to pass per turn, hoping to play another one, usually 180 HP is just enough. We can one-shot that with this deck. Oh, we got Leafeon V. Still very curious about that Crobat V-Star. I'm really hoping we get to knock that out. This probably is the retreat. Now that he's saying that he's going to get a fighting deck. He might have dropped the Crobat down to make sure that his primordial, I think it's called, yeah, primal move wisdom. Guy doesn't get stuck out there. I feel like there's no way he doesn't retreat here. Oh, the Milotic as well. Interesting. And here goes Green's Crawl. I believe that's stability right there, meaning he's letting me attack this Crobat. That means I need to drop 2 more Falinks. Which, with this deck, should... Okay, that's a little upsetting right there. Continues to draw the energies. Let's see what Pokégear gives us. Pokégear gives us nothing. So we are going to research. And I will be absolutely sad if I have to call for family this turn. That is not the case. This is fantastic. I'll make sure I do this right. Get that. We do only have a Raihan left, but we are getting 2 prizes. Let's see what's in the deck. We are definitely getting more of our anti-damage. And truthfully, I'm just gonna quick ball the other one away, and we're gonna get some more anti-damage. We have a DCE for next turn swing. Not the cleanest thing, but we are getting 2 prizes here. Fantastic. Going against Crobat, that 300 damage on the weakness. We look at that. Another fighting energy. All right, not another fighting energy. Ha! Okay, it's technically not a fighting energy. It is a stone energy. So I guess I can't be upset about that. So we do have a 60 damage reduction right now. We are weak to psychic, not grass. As of right now, it is only doing 90. Do 150 reduced by 80. So he can't kill us. I'm sorry, I don't want to say the word kill on him in case kids are word. He does not have the knockout currently. I think he has to evolve. I actually can't remember Leafeon VMAX. I actually played somebody with Leafeon VMAX at a local shop. The deck was actually really cool. I was actually really impressed by it. I don't believe that guy won the tournament that day, but I believe the very next tournament he did win. He was either the next tournament or tournament after that with Leafeon VMAX. I think it's a cool deck. I know it does damage based on your retreat cost. I have 1 retreat cost, so nothing super huge against me. Here comes the attack. The Leaf play. He still gets hit. Does it get the knockout? Man, we are in double colorless heaven right now. We're going to go ahead and attach a Stone Energy here. We got another victory. When you can't one-shot a Falinks, it hurts a little inside. Just getting these setups have just looked fantastic. Well, guys, as usual, thank you for joining us here at the Go Back Lounge. I'm trying to make the videos a little bit smaller, a little simpler for you guys today. We're on a 3-game winning streak with this deck. The first game was a little rough, but as you see, we ended up winning that game. And the other 2 games, you saw the power of Falinks and how quickly they can skitter onto your bench and do massive amounts of damage, and not to mention reduce massive amount of damage. If your locals has a lot of damage where they do a lot of little damage to everybody that doesn't happen to be damage counter, this might be the perfect deck for you. If you would like to make it so you spend a little bit of money, make a nice budget set, maybe spend somewhere between $20 $25, this is the deck for you. Let's take one last peek at the deck, because Falinks Vs are extremely inexpensive. I mean, these guys, the baby Falinks are only about $0.25 each. The big guys about $1.25 each. Every other card in this deck is very, very budget. I will have the link in the description with the boss's order with the deck. And I think I want to stay with the Vitality Bands. I personally think it's a good idea, being able to hit for 160 instead of 150. And if you do that twice, you'll get most VMAXs. Not every VMAXs, but you'll get most of them. It won't work against decks that have that 340 or 330 HP. I'm talking to you, Urshifu. But you just go back to doing the 3-shot anyway. And we're not as worried about that matchup. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us and having a good time. Go ahead and put your feet back down, get back to work, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We should have some new videos tomorrow. What video would you like to see? Leave it in the comments below.